All right, everyone, here we go. It is now time for Hit or Miss, and we have a beautiful lady in the studio replacing Cheesy.
Hi guys, I'm Hannah. I'm filling in for Cheesy for one day. Cheesy is in the Philippines for a concert, but I'm very excited to be here.
All right, sounds good, Hannah. Thank you very much for joining us here today. I know it's your first show, so you must be a little bit stressed out, a little bit anxious.
I am. I'm a little nervous, but I've been watching Showbiz Korea regularly, so I'm excited to be here.
Yes, and I also know that you follow the entertainment industry quite closely.
Yes, I do.
Okay, sounds good. We're going to have a fun time. Now, please tell us, where are we going? Which production are we going to focus on?
Well, Adrian, I am actually really excited for this upcoming program. It's a sitcom, and it's called Potato Star, which will air on September 23rd.
Okay, now Hannah, we'll be talking about Potato Star. Don't you think it's a very interesting title?
It is. Potato Star, it means uncertainty. And when we think about planets in our galaxy, they're actually round. You think of them being round, right?
Yeah,
but in reality,
round.
Their surface is very bumpy and dented, so it kind of reminds you of a potato.
Potato.
Like a potato, yeah.
So we'll be talking about galaxies here today?
No, we won't be, but the title is Potato Star.
Okay, focusing probably on family. Now, the producer himself is also quite famous, no?
Yes, the producer is Kim Byung-wook, and he is very famous in the sitcom industry. He had ARIRANG starting in 1995, and then he has Sungpung Clinic, he has the High Kick series, he has
and on and on.
Properly. Yeah, it's on and on.
He's been active for, what, over 20 years now?
Yeah, and I actually did some calculations for the 20 years that he's been active, and there are about 1,800 episodes of sitcoms.
Is that right?
1,800 episodes.
Sitcom, so he is the master of sitcoms, I guess.
Yes.
Now this one is going to be a little bit special, I heard.
Yes, well, he actually is a huge fan of American sitcoms like The Big Bang Theory and The Office, which are personally some of my favorites as well. But if you know anything about American shows, it airs once a week.
Yeah, only once a week.
Whereas Korean sitcoms is actually a daily show from Monday to Friday. So he was saying how he's actually jealous of the American sitcom system because they have more time to produce high quality shows.
Which is understandable. So I guess we're going to be able to watch 5 times a week Potato Star?
Well, actually, this time around, it's 4 times a week from Monday to Thursday.
All right, interesting. So we'll wish him the best. I know the title is also quite interesting.
Potato Star.
And then it has a code as well.
Yes.
QR3, 2013 QR3. What does that stand for?
Well, 2013 is the year we're in right now, so it's about a story about a family in 2013.
Maybe in the 3rd quarter.
Yes.
QR3.
Luckily, the English title is just Potato Star.
Yeah, very simple. Nice and clean, straightforward.
Yes.
Let me ask you about Kim Byung-wook. What is your favorite production?
I personally watched all 3 series of the High Kick series. And my personal favorite was High Kick Through the Roof, which is the 2nd one. With Kang Jung-eun, Shin Se-kyung, Yoo In-na, and Hyun Kwon-soo.
Yeah, I like some of the very hilarious scenes from that sitcom.
Yeah.
All right, now we're talking about Potato Star here. It's a production by Kim Byung-wook, and he's famous, of course, for many of his previous sitcoms. However, the endings are sometimes a little bit controversial.
Yeah, they're actually very abrupt, and if you've seen any of his productions, a lot of times they don't foreshadow what's going to happen at the end.
No, people just die out of nowhere.
Someone has cancer, they just die.
Yeah, give us some examples.
Well, for example, in High Kick 1, we had Lee Sun-jae, who's a veteran actor. He actually goes to Africa to do some volunteer work.
Yeah.
And then he gets bitten by an insect, all of a sudden has Alzheimer's and dies. So that's kind of random. And then we also have another example in High Kick 2, High Kick Through the Roof, where Shin Se-kyung, wait, this is actually a spoiler alert.
Be careful.
Spoiler alert, but Shin Se-kyung does die in the end. She does die in the end, and it later turns out that Che Daniel had feelings for Shin Se-kyung, who was actually in a relationship with Kang Jung-wook.
And people were really shocked actually by that scene.
Yes.
They really enjoyed and liked the sitcom all the way up until that
last episode.
That's right. And they felt maybe in a way betrayed by the producer.
Yes, some took it to the extreme and said that they will never watch a Kim Byung-wook production again.
And what about Potato Star?
Well, Potato Star, the screenplay actually came out till the end.
Okay.
And so hopefully this time around, he maybe took that all into consideration of what happened in the past, all that controversy. So we do hope for an explosive response.
Yeah, so hopefully no controversies this time.
No.
Now, Hannah, if you look at the entertainment industry with all the celebrities, some of them actually became top-notch stars thanks to some of Kim Jong-uk's sitcoms.
That's right. If you remember back to Soonpung Clinic, we had Song Hye-kyo, Kim Lee-won, Kim So-yeon, and many other top-notch actresses and actors.
Now, we also have to talk about the High Kick series, of course.
Yes.
Tell us about the actors in the first High Kick.
Well, the first High Kick, how can we forget Jung Il-woo?
Jung Il-woo.
Jung Il-woo became, he was the perfect boy in for High Kick, and he is also nicknamed Winter Il-woo.
Winter Il-woo. Winter Il-woo because of what? Winter Sonata? Not really,
No,
right?
no. After High Kick, he actually filmed The Sun and the Moon as well. And if you look at all his productions, they were all filmed in the chilly winter, and they all became really popular too, and they all had really great responses, so he became
Winter Il-woo. Now we also have Park Min-young, and she also became quite popular thanks to
High Kick.
High Kick.
Right, and along with Park Min-young, we also have Shin Se-kyung, who actually starred in High Kick Through the Roof, which is the second series of High Kick.
Yeah, she actually was a child actress, right?
Yeah, she started off as a child actress in Seotae's music video, and now she matured into a beautiful actress.
A beautiful actress. All right, now Hannah, we can't forget to talk about Hwang Jung-eum, and I think if you look at her career, High Kick played a very important role.
Right, High Kick 2, High Kick Through the Roof, was a pivotal point in her career. She made a face for herself through the show We Got Married. But I think she was able to show her acting skills through High Kick Through the Roof.
Definitely through High Kick Through the Roof and not before, because she wasn't praised for her acting skills. Before that, she even stopped, I think, the filming, or she stopped taking part in her previous production.
In the middle of the drama.
Yeah, because of her poor acting skills, but she's showing off a different side of herself, and I think High Kick will always stay deeply engraved in her heart.
I was actually very impressed by her, but there's also another star as well. It's Yoon Si-eun. He made a hit through this drama as well.
Shot straight up. Right after High Kick, he also starred in the drama Bread, Love and Dreams,
which also had great viewer ratings.
Perfect timing for him as well.
Perfect, right after High Kick, drama right after it.
Great transition.
Now, if there was in High Kick 1, we had Jung Il-woo. In High Kick 2, we had Yoon Si-eun. So in High Kick 3, we actually had Lee Jong-seok. Lee Jong-seok is making a name for himself through the recently finished drama I Hear Your Voice.
I Hear Your Voice. Yes, he's actually a great actor. People are looking forward to his future productions as well. And I think in Potato Star, so we will perhaps be able to maybe discover some new talents.
The birth of new top stars.
New top-notch actors. All right, now for Potato Star, I think we have to be on the lookout for some potentially very high-class stars and maybe future actors.
Right.
Now, who do we have to keep a close eye on?
Well, there's Yeo Jin-gu. If you remember back in The Sun and the Moon, he played the child role of Kim So-yeon.
Do you like him? I kind of sense that you do.
I think he's a great actor.
Okay.
But I personally like older men. So
he's a bit too young for you.
He's a little young for me, yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Now, so we'll definitely keep an eye out on him. Who else do we have to look for?
There's also Go Kyung-pyo, his name is not familiar to most people, but he is very active on SNL Korea, and he's very good looking as well.
So you prefer him?
He's younger than me too. No, but what happens is he's going to bring some of his comedic traits that he's been showing on SNL Korea to the sitcom, so I think we can look forward to him as well as a rising star.
Yeah, that's for the male actors. Any actresses?
Well, I'm glad you asked. We actually have the upcoming star, Ha Yeon-soo, starring in this production. And she recently finished her drama with Monster with Yong Jun-young of Beast. So we will look forward to her.
The interesting thing about her is I think she initially didn't really want to become a celebrity.
No, she didn't. She was actually a model. She started off as a model for one women's clothing brand, shopping mall. And so now she's an upcoming star.
Or maybe she did want to become a celebrity deep inside.
Right.
We don't know.
She started off as a model.
But we'll look forward to her transformations on screen. Now, Hannah, today we actually talked about Potato Star,
Yes.
the upcoming production.
Sitcom.
Yeah, it's going to start September 23rd here in Korea. Now, we have to make a crucial decision here today. So, everyone, here we go. Potato Star, hit
Or miss. Well, Adrian, I gave this a 75% success rate.
a 75% success rate. Isn't that a bit too much, don't you think? Why?
Well, I am very optimistic about this production. Despite the fact that it is airing through a cable channel,
Yeah.
when you have low expectations about something, like the drama Reply 1997, I think there is a higher chance that there will be a success. And we have a great cast, including Lee Sun-jae, who is currently very active in Grandpa's Over Flowers, and he's going to bring a huge fan base with him as well.
At least that's what you think.
Yeah, that's what I think.
That's what you think. I'm a bit more skeptical here. I said 65%. I agree with you on the cast. However, I think maybe controversies will bring down the viewer ratings. I'm not too sure. You know, this producer is quite famous for his abrupt endings and
Yes.
people dying.
Yes.
We mentioned the fact that the whole storyline was already scripted, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yes, well, at least it's better than 50%.
It is, and I hope it will be successful.
Me too, me too.
All right, sounds good. Hannah, good job today. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you.
All right, everyone, we'll have another edition of Hit or Miss prepared for you next week. You can always participate on Facebook, and we'll be waiting for your messages. Thank you very much.